Hey yo, is this thing on? Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Rich right here in Southern Cali. The outlaws are back. If you didn't know, now you know. This is the best show on the block. Guaranteed to be the best. Something else, some new, some original, something to get you to break outside the box, restructure your mindset, reanalyze the norm. You should think and strategize, re-strategize, blueprint, put it all into effect, see what you can come up with, and see what you can fucking produce when it comes to living out a dream, doing those things that you always felt were out of reach, yet you fucking figured out a way to make it happen regardless of the circumstances. You literally fucking stepped out of the mold, broke out of the stereotype, said, I don't want to be the underdog no more, and became the main contender. That what the fucking goal of this whole program is. To go from all odds are stacked against me, woe is me, to I'm the fucking main contender. This is the main match. This is the main bout of the night. This is where it's at. This is the pay-per-view event. My life is the MVP pay-per-view event. What's coming next is gonna shock fucking everything I've ever imagined. It had nothing to do with anybody else. It has everything to do with blowing my motherfucking mind away with results. Like just shock and awe. Like just jaw-dropping moments. Like what the fuck did I really accomplish? And it's a positive one. It's not a negative one. This is like, I went hard. I went big, and I got positive rewards. So I hope that you're on the right path, on the right track. I hope that you're getting it done a day at a time. I hope that you set up a blueprint, you set up a plan, and you're executing on all the little goals, which in turn is gonna stack up to create a beautiful portrait of a life full of fucking goals that once they stack up, they're like, oh fuck, I reached this humongous milestone in my life, and everything changed for the better. As soon as I hit this level, everything fucking changed for the better. Yet there was thousands of little goals, daily, hourly goals that I was fucking nailing consistently. So you're basically taking your productivity level and you're elevating the efficiency. So if normally you run at a 30 percentile, out of 100% of your time, 30% of your time, you're very productive. We're trying to elevate that efficiency on a personal note. That had nothing to do with elevating your efficiency on a job site. I'm not talking about that. If you want to implement it there, it's up to you. What I'm talking about is elevating your efficiency when it comes to your life in general. How you manage your time, how you manage your money, how you manage your emotions, how you manage everything, right? And you want to be more efficient when it comes to managing time, which in turn is going to give you one or two little extra goals reached today, which in turn is going to turn into hundreds of fucking extra goals reached in a year. So y'all, anyways, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Hopefully you're having a great day. Above me on epic, better than average, better than original, stupendous, glorious, blessed, phenomenal. Y'all, so what am I up to on this Memorial Day weekend? So for a lot of us, we have a 3-day weekend. We got Monday off, right? I went ahead and I called in sick, and I opened up an extra day, so I have officially started my 4-day weekend. So I'm on a 4-day weekend, and I'm heading down south even further. So I'm heading towards the Mexico area. So if everything goes smoothly and correctly, I'm going to be grabbing you some video footage from Mexico. And if everything goes smoothly and correctly, and I can figure this out, I'm going to take my spare time this weekend to go ahead and study and basically fucking figure out how and what tools I can use to begin to edit my videos. I want to edit my content, and I want to give you something more entertaining, more entertaining than informational. And what happens is I don't want to make excuses for this shit, but I'm not used to carrying around a selfie stick. I'm not used to fucking being like a little fucking wannabe celebrity in public. I'm not used to being a streamer. I'm not used to being a YouTuber. It's a little awkward still. Do I give a fuck what people think about me? No, that's not the point. It's still fucking awkward to do it. So I have to break out the mold, and I have to put myself in a very uncomfortable position so that I can grab this footage to hopefully make y'all's day. If y'all are from I don't know where and you've never seen certain areas and certain environments, that's the whole point I'm trying to do. I want to give you like a tour guided insider's view on the lifestyle and the activities that I get involved in. That's basically it. So anyways, y'all, let me tell you how I put it together. So how is it that in a struggling economy, on a normal citizen's finances, on a normal citizen's budget, on a normal standard pay wage type endeavor, I was able to free myself up with time, free myself up with finances, free myself up with mentality, alignment, and emotional stability in order to put myself into this complete aura of happiness and joy and pinpointed focus on having fun for the weekend, 4 days off. So legitimately, I stayed on track all year. I stayed on track all year, and I showed up, and I never called in sick, and I never showed up late, and I began to accumulate all my sick time. So I began to accumulate all my sick time, and you're able to call in sick anytime you fucking want. So Memorial Day weekend was coming up, and it was already given to be a 3-day weekend, but I ended up getting burned out, to be honest with you. I ended up feeling a little fatigued this morning, a little burned out, and that when I made my final decision, I'm like, I think my spirit, my intuition is telling me to go ahead and put the day in request and get a little bit of extra time on the road so I could drive slow. Get a little bit of extra time on the road so I could stop at a fucking country diner and have myself a nice meal and take myself out on a nice day. And just enjoy the views and just enjoy some music without being rushed. Then, a lot of times when people in society go on vacation, they happen to not be prepared. So they put a lot of their expenses on their credit cards, and they go into debt. To take a trip, sometimes people go into debt. It happens. Look at all the people fucking spending all that money and getting all of those fucking getting all those credit rates and all that shit to go to Disneyland. They're fucking buying up packages for Disneyland right now on credit that they're spending the next few years to pay off. That is the worst financial vacation literacy decision I have ever come across. So when it comes to me, I literally budget my way towards it. I pick a date. I pick an outing. I pick the adventure that I want to like basically fucking fulfill. I see how much it's gonna cost me. I see how much it's gonna run me in gas, food, lodging, all the expenditures, and then I start putting money aside and financing the trip. So when the day finally shows up, you're able to take it without going into debt. You're able to take it without feeling the pressure, without feeling the stress. I saved up the days at work, my vacation time. I still got my vacation time. I just I'm strategically gonna use it later in the year. That's the whole fucking point. My vacation time, I'm strategically planning to use it later in the year. And my sick time, I strategically used it early on in the year. But I only hit a certain cap. I only use a few days. So instead of using all my vacation time, yada yada yada, I only fuck with 2 days, and I leave myself a few days just in case I genuinely do get sick. And I don't strategically move the sick days again until the end of the year, around October, November. Then I start playing with it because I gotta spend them. But in the beginning of the year, nothing. About the middle of the year, which is now, you know that you have a little bit of wiggle room. If you save them all for the end of the year, it's gonna look suspicious that you're fucking like using them all real quick, right? Because in my job, I think I got like 2 weeks worth of fucking sick time a year or something at this point. I know I have 2 weeks of vacation time, something like that. So anyways, y'all, when I take a trip, when I do special events, I sit there and I budget it and I plan it and I make sure that every detail, for the most part, has been marked off my checkoff list. And so when I finally take the adventure and I finally take the fucking trip, it's actually a really enjoyable experience. I'm looking forward to everything. I'm looking forward to amazing food, amazing views. I'm looking forward to spending time with my loved ones, my pops, my son. Hopefully I get to spend time with my mom, my daughter, yada yada yada. It's a lot. I mean, for the amount of people who want to spend time with me, I don't have a lot of time. It just is what it is. For the amount of people who miss me and want to spend time with me, I don't have a lot of time. Especially because I'm used to being so fucking selfish with my time. So like, I'm so focused, pinpointed, boom, 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 goal-oriented, task-oriented, production-oriented, that a lot of times in my life, I have to schedule you in order to give you my full attention. And so I have like a rubric, and my son is the only one who can get away with getting my time almost anytime he wants. My son is the one who fucking, Daddy, give me 10 minutes. Let me wrap all this up. I got 2 hours for you. Don't trip. My son is the only one who can pull that off. Yet, my son is also getting honor roll in school. My son is also acquiring student of the month at school. My son is also my little best friend. My son is also at this point right now on this last progress report, he's getting straight A's in school. All A pluses except 1 A minus. He raised his B plus to an A minus. That is my son. And when he calls me to spend quality time together. And he called me because it's important for us to build a relationship that's loving, nurturing, that we put in the effort, that we put in the time, that the other legitimately gets filled with all the love that we have to give. And we literally fucking do this so repeatedly, so often. It's one of the highlights of my life. And one of the highlights of my life. There's a lot of things that I'm doing in life, and I put it to the side because I think being a father is way more important. Way more important. There's sometimes when I'm like, hey Daddy, let me finish my workouts. I'm in the middle of my routine, but I don't actually finish everything. I wrap up that set. Say I'm like at 130 and I gotta hit 200 burpees, right? I wrap up my 200, and then, you know what I mean, I sit down for a little bit, cool off to let the sweat dry off, jump in the shower, wash up, and then I get on the phone call. Instead of, after my 200 burpees, I go do 200 pull-ups, then I go do 200 dips, then I end up cracking out 300 plus sit-ups, then I end up playing with the dumbbell. That's what I do on a normal routine. When my son calls and and I'm in the middle and I'm burning in the beginning at 130 burpees. Daddy, I want time. Okay, give me a little bit of time in order for me to rearrange what I'm doing so that I can give you what you're asking for. Boom, boom. So, that to me is called responsible parenting. And it is something that we have to put on a priority list. Because the next generation is genuinely the generation that lives out our legacy. It's the generation that's being raised into taking over. It's a generation that, if raised properly, loved properly, and the rest, that's a generation that when the time comes, they're the one that's going to take care of you. It's a reversal effect. If you don't do a good job with your children, more likely they ain't going to give a fuck about you the way you didn't give a fuck about them. And that's some plain and simple shit. So y'all, I got a Memorial Day weekend. I'm going out there to spend it with my son. We're planning to go to Mexico. We're planning to have a great fucking time being little tourists, eating the local foods, shopping at the local fucking markets, and just having
in
that
half a mile,
father-son.
Keep left to continue on I-10 Express.
Yeah, father-son quality time, and that's what I'm looking forward to this weekend. What do you guys got going on? So remember, I was on the worst spectrum of society. I did not have anything to look
Keep
forward
left to continue on I-10 Express.
I didn't eat for periods of days at a time. I didn't change my clothes. I had bad hygiene. I wasn't able to shave.
Continue on I-10 Express for 9
I was
miles.
fucking garbage cans, guys. So when I tell you that I'm sitting here and I'm giving you my best advice from trial and error, I fucking lived it. And I'm telling you that if you're in a bad situation and you're a lost cause and you're the underdog, and certain situations have kept you down and you don't know what to do, just don't fucking give up. Get better. Get fucking better. Study. There's so many fucking nights and days where I stayed there reading books. All I did was fucking read books. Because I was tired of being fucking dumb. I was tired of being embarrassed. I was tired of being ashamed. I was tired of eating out of fucking garbage cans. I was tired of missing my family. I was tired of having nobody. I was tired of having no options, no opportunities. I was tired of not having a fucking future. I was fucking sick and tired of what I had accomplished. I had accomplished a lot of fucking failure in my life. And I got fucking tired of losing. That's it. I got fucking tired of losing. And one day, I picked up a fucking book and I started reading it, and I said, I want to be a winner. Now, I don't know how it looked like. I don't know what it looked like to be a fucking winner, but I want to be a winner for once. And I'm on camera saying, look, I'm not there yet. I'm not fucking there yet. I'm not a winner yet. I'm not where I envision a fucking winner could be at. But I'm not where I used to be. And as I take this journey, I drop these tidbits of golden nuggets of information that help me. And they really reconstructed my life, and they changed everything from the inside out. And I'm putting this information out there for you. So if you happen to be in the same circumstances that I was or that I am now, and you're like, how do I make it better? I got the full fucking program blueprinted not exactly trying to do this alone, but I will if I have to. But in my decision to build a tribe, in my decision to become a philanthropist and help society, in my decision to become like some type of fucking revolutionary figure, in a sense that all I really want to change is the mindset of the loser mentality to bring out the winner in you. All I'm really trying to do is drop these videos to inspire you to bring out the winner in you. Anyways, y'all, 20 minutes. I'll catch y'all later.